Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scores A plus. He is truly an exceptional guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's likely to talk a lot about doing great things, but he probably won't go very far in his career because he doesn't stick to his routine or put in the consistent effort that's needed. He gets excited easily and might start projects with a lot of energy, but when the hard work sets in, he loses interest or gets distracted. If you want someone who really climbs the ladder, this may not be the right person.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's likely to show his frustration quickly and may react by yelling, blaming others, or acting out. He doesn't handle setbacks calmly and can get worked up easily. This makes it harder for him to bounce back and move on.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work often find him lively and friendly at first, but his quick temper and blunt way of talking can cause problems. He tends to speak without thinking about how others feel, and small disagreements can quickly turn into big arguments. While some might appreciate his kindness, many may not fully trust or respect him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will most likely be happy and proud of you. He'll be the type to celebrate your achievements with lots of energy and maybe even a little party. Overall, he'll cheer for you more than compete with you, but be mindful that his emotions can swing quickly.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he probably won't hold a secret grudge against you. He likes people and wants them to be happy, so he'll genuinely feel proud and celebrate your success. He may sometimes snap or say something blunt if he feels low, but deep down, he wants good things for you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to spend without much planning and often buys things on a whim if they catch his eye. You might see him treating friends or picking up something fun, even when it isn't the smart choice for saving money. If you want someone who saves and is careful with money, this man will probably disappoint you.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He often likes to show off and may act as if he's wealthier than he really is. You'll see him spending on things that look flashy or talking about plans that might not match his actual savings. If you're hoping for someone honest and practical about money, he may fall short.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and generous, always ready to share what he has, whether it's money, gifts, or just a good time. He enjoys making others happy and isn't afraid to spend for those he loves or for fun experiences. You'll notice that he gives without holding back and likes to make people feel special.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's usually open about money and doesn't try to hide what he's spending or earning. If he buys something fun or treats others, he'll tell you about it, often with lots of excitement. With him, you won't feel watched or pressured about money matters.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's only your job. He's kind and caring, often wanting to help out and make things easier for you. If something needs doing, he won't mind joining in and he'll appreciate your effort too.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will roll up his sleeves and actually help with chores and even diapers, not just stand by and tell you what to do. He likes being involved and making things lively, so you'll see him taking part, sometimes turning boring jobs into playful moments. With him, housework and parenting are team activities, not lonely jobs.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He often argues to prove he's right, especially when emotions are running high. It's easy for him to get caught up in defending himself instead of listening calmly to your side. Sometimes you may feel like he's not hearing you, just pushing his own view.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can say hurtful things or act in an aggressive way. His temper rises quickly, and he may raise his voice or use harsh words that sting. Afterward, he often feels bad for what he said or did and may try to make up for it, but the damage can still hurt.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry very quickly, and his reactions can be strong and unpredictable. He might yell, say things he doesn't mean, or even behave in ways that make you feel worried or upset. It's important to think about how this will affect your daily life and your peace of mind.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He struggles to say sorry and take responsibility right away. When things go wrong, his first reaction may be to blame you or others instead of owning up to his mistake. He likes to defend himself, sometimes arguing or shifting blame, especially when emotions are high.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He may not always respect your boundaries right away, especially if he's feeling emotional or wants things his way. When you say no, he might argue, push back, or try to change your mind. Rather than understanding and stopping right away, this can leave you feeling pressured or uncomfortable, and it's important to speak up clearly if you ever feel unsafe.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He may feel hurt or rejected and could react with sadness, frustration, or even anger. If you say no, be ready for a burst of emotion or a tough conversation.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You should be careful trusting him with private moments because when he's upset or angry, he might say things about your intimacy that are meant to hurt or embarrass you. Even though he is loving at heart, his quick temper can lead him to use personal topics in arguments. This can make you feel exposed or betrayed, especially during fights.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is easily distracted by other women and may struggle to stay loyal in a relationship. His lively nature and love for excitement mean he enjoys attention and new experiences, which can pull him away from commitment. If you need steady faithfulness and peace of mind, this could be a real problem.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
Yes, he can be overpossessive, showing signs of jealousy, being controlling, or acting suspicious. He may want to know who you're talking to, where you're going, and get upset if you spend time with other people, especially men. This can make you feel trapped or nervous about sharing parts of your life.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, with him, what looks like a protective nature is often just another way of being controlling. He may say he's looking out for you, but really, he wants to make decisions about where you go, who you meet, and how you live, mostly because of his own worries and temper. Your independence matters, and you deserve respect.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He usually sees parenting as a team effort and likes to be actively involved, especially in fun and playful ways. He doesn't expect you to do everything alone and enjoys sharing the joys and challenges of raising kids. With clear communication, you can make parenting a true partnership with him.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he is likely to lose his temper instead of staying calm. He can react quickly with anger, raising his voice or scolding harshly, and may say things that hurt their feelings. If you want a gentle, steady parent, this is something you should think about carefully.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He will support your role as a mother and show pride in your care for the family. He enjoys sharing parenting tasks and wants you to feel happy and loved. He means well, but his strong feelings can make him protective in ways that feel controlling.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
Yes, this is a possibility with him. In the beginning, he may cheer for your career and show excitement about your achievements. But after you have a child, his attitude could change. Don't ignore small hints or mood swings about your career. Your dreams matter just as much after marriage and children.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He is likely to treat your parents with real warmth, not just be polite on the surface. He enjoys making people feel welcome and loved, and his lively nature means he'll chat, make jokes, and try to build friendly bonds. He isn't big on fake manners, so what you see is what you get: open hearted, sometimes playful, and very real. He will try to adjust to your family, showing a real willingness to fit in and enjoy the time spent together.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is likely to get upset and may make things worse instead of handling it calmly. He reacts strongly to tension and can lose his temper, raising his voice or saying sharp things that add fuel to the situation. While he stands up for you, his way can be rough and unsettling.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, this is the kind of man who may act modern and open minded with you in private, but expect you to behave like a traditional supportive wife when his relatives are around. He can be flexible and fun at home, supporting your choices, but when family visits, he might want you to dress, speak, or act in ways that match their expectations. You deserve respect for both your modern and traditional sides.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will usually support you and try to stand by your side, especially if he sees you're upset. However, because he wants to keep peace with his relatives and avoid drama, he might sometimes hold back or stay out of the fight, hoping things will pass on their own. Be clear about your need for support and don't be afraid to ask. He cares, but his approach might bring more noise than comfort.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He can show signs of being a mummy's boy, meaning his mother's opinions and feelings may matter a lot to him. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he may try to avoid taking sides at first, not wanting to upset either of you. Sometimes he'll expect you to adjust and let things go for the sake of family peace.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
Yes, he is likely to share the details of your fights and private life with his mother or sister, especially when he is upset or confused. This means your relationship may not feel truly private, as your personal struggles and secrets could end up as family gossip. If privacy matters to you, think carefully before accepting this.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we saw at the start, this guy scores A+. plus. He is truly an exceptional guy. Being in a relationship with this man can feel like riding a roller coaster every day. There are many moments filled with laughter, fun, and warmth. He's good at making you feel loved and turning ordinary days into something memorable.